Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' It's D. About to react to this video by Sunny V2. It's titled The TikToker Who Thinks She's Black. TikTok will be the downfall of us all, eventually, in one way or another. Anyway, let's see what happens with this fake black TikToker. Let's watch.
She was either the dumbest, most delusional bimbo to ever set foot on planet Earth,
yes,
or the most bizarre TikTok troll of all time.
The
claiming to have a great-great-great-great-granddad who was black, as well as real DNA confirming that she was proudly and literally 0.9% Jamaican, Fannie Mae Lee, or the Carrie Bean Gal as she called herself, seemed pretty convinced that she could pass as black.
You're a white boy and you love you some black women, please use this sound because sometimes we can't tell if y'all like black girls or not.
However, when a couple of individuals dug up some old videos displaying her naturally white skin color, all hell broke loose.
Girl, we know she white. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. She got on some heavy tan. But y'all ain't have to dig up nothing. We can see. We got eyes.
Be split up into two different groups. Those who found the content offensive, stating that
yes,
she was blackfishing, and those who saw it as nothing more than a girl creating a bit of
Coco, go to hell, Coco.
Tanning bed addiction, leading to one of the strangest, most
girl
controversial TikTok accounts before she would eventually be banned. She was first discovered in February 2021 by a YouTuber and Twitch streamer called The Asher Show in a video titled Meet the TikToker Who Thinks She's Black.
She's African and spicy whites. 10 lives matter.
In this video, Asher talked briefly about the concept of blackfishing, a situation in which a person with light skin will attempt to appear as a black or racially ambiguous individual for their own personal gain. Classic examples include YouTubers like Wall Vicky, a white girl whose popularity exploded back in 2017 after claiming that she was black.
I'm sick and tired of telling y'all what freaking race I am. I'm black. B-L-A-C-K. In store, black. Y'all never heard of light skins?
When Fannie Mae Lee first became popular on TikTok, this is what she was being accused of in comments such as, "Colored girls are beautiful, yes, but you're not colored, baby girl. You're still beautiful though. I know you don't mean to, but you're black."
No, she means
you
to.
are not
Shut
black.
up.
0.9% Jamaican does not make you black. Stop blackfishing. You will never amount to the black beauty of the black community. As well as take this down. It's Black History Month. Stop blackfishing.
Yes, Megan.
Fannie Mae Lee didn't seem all that concerned about the backlash, yet would still respond to the accusations of blackfishing in a highly intelligent response reading, "Where do you see a fish? I'm literally a human bean." Now, while some comments speculated as to whether or not bean could have possibly referred to her skin color, "Bean, your skin color is the color of a baked bean," it was pretty obvious that this Caribbean girl had deliberately misspelled human being, and suddenly people realized that this whole thing might have potentially been a joke. I can't breathe. This account has to be some kind of social experiment, cause ain't no way this girl is for real. Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. The potential joke of the whole thing will be highlighted even further when Fannie Mae Lee responded to certain comments such as, "Are you a Cancer by any chance? If not, I guess you'll be one soon, XXXX. No, I'm a Sagittarius. You can't change star signs cause it's when you were born. Do you by any chance have dyslexia? Who's dyslexia?" Others who seemingly misunderstood that the entire thing was a meme straight up defended Fannie Mae Lee by stating that there was nothing wrong with getting a dark tan and posting it to TikTok. Everyone's onto her for being black or blackfishing, yet loads of girls, black or white, all want a tan and go on sunbeds. Fannie Mae Lee also built up a massive army of supporters consisting of people who genuinely disrespected her.
Who are stupid and 10 years old.
That she posted. Am I the only one who thinks she's actually pretty? However, it was questionable as to how long this respect would last for after her audience discovered yet another piece of evidence proving that she wasn't really black. In one specific TikTok, Fannie Mae Lee had posted a mirror selfie next to a tanning bed at a business by the name of The Only Tan Is Essex. And after looking up the location of the business, people discovered that it was located in the United Kingdom, specifically in an East London suburb by the name of Hornchurch. It was then also speculated that perhaps Fannie Mae Lee was Irish, as she had tagged #Irish in many of her videos. However, this may have just been a troll or joke considering Irish people carry the stereotype of being incredibly pale. The true location at which Fannie Mae Lee lived would be revealed shortly thereafter, when she'd accidentally leak it in the next stupid public stunt posted to her TikTok description, a GoFundMe fundraiser. The fundraiser, titled "Help Rebuild Fanny's House," had an £850 goal, a currency only used in England, Scotland, Wales and the islands that surround the United Kingdom, not including Ireland, which uses the euro. The money was being raised with the goal of apparently rebuilding her house after it was burnt down. "Hi there, my name is Fanny. 3 weeks ago my mobile home was burned whilst me and my family were away for a wedding. The perpetrator was my ex-boyfriend. I would like to raise money for repairs on my house as I have no idea idea where to go, and I'm staying with many friends.
Ain't
I would
no
also
way
like to
she
raise
actually
awareness for
spells
abuse
like
victims,
this.
especially
She
those affected by
needs to-
narcissists. Any amount sent will help. If you aren't willing to donate to me, please donate to one of the many domestic abuse charities. The GoFundMe further cemented the suspicion that the whole thing was just an elaborate troll, and that Fannie Mae Lee was a self-aware provocateur making fun out of her own situation, especially after stating that she wanted to raise awareness for those affected by narcissists while running a pretty narcissistic TikTok account. However, the most interesting and notable part of the fundraiser was that the organizer, Fannie Lee, claimed to have been located in London, United Kingdom. Depending on how you viewed the whole situation, the strangest, funniest, or most offensive part about the discovery that she was British was in so many of her TikToks, such as this one reading, "You can't just tan every day then say you're black." She'd often display the South African flag, despite living in the UK and apparently being a mix of Caribbean and Jamaican. It would once again cause backlash from the audience. She was a girl living in Britain, tagging Ireland, claiming to be Jamaican and Caribbean, whilst using the South African flag in her videos, which was certainly lacking in continuity and confusing to say the least. Yet, Fannie Mae Lee still didn't understand why she was receiving so much hate.
Oh, she
posted a video
understands.
with a caption reading,
She
"To be
know what the
honest, I
hell
don't
is
see what
going
the
on."
issue is with embracing natural melanin. What comes out when I get sunbed, hashtag
These are not even reasonable misspellings. Like, you're going out of your way to sound stupid. And this is just dumb. You look dumb by going out of your way to sound dumb. Girl.
Which, of course, many would respond
This is
negatively to. Oh my gosh,
embarrassing.
disappear from my For You page. It's not the same.
Block
Black people
her.
went through the worst as slaves, now just getting shot at for no reason. No, you pay to get my skin tone. This is disgusting. My race is not a trend for you to play dress up. This is incredibly
Tell her.
hurtful and racist to my community. You aren't black, you're white, and blackfishing, just stop. You will never know their pain and understand their history." The hate towards Fannie Mae Lee would escalate even further after
Why?
sharing a video of her pale younger self before she turned into the self-proclaimed Black Barbie.
This is what she looked like before, and then it looks like she fell asleep in a tanning bed for 10 days.
Another theory was that this whole thing wasn't even her idea and had been influenced by her friends, as she would upload a TikTok comparing her friendship group at the age of 13 to now, whatever age that happened to be, revealing that all her friends seemed to have this matching incredibly dark tan, with a top comment describing exactly what everyone was already thinking: there are more of them. However, it
There are
wasn't
more.
only Fannie Mae Lee and her friends that were parading around with these excessively dark tans on TikTok. She'd often get comments from others replicating her style, such as this 16,000 follower account called Soggy Nicks Official, whose description read, "Don't hate me cause you ain't me. I am not British. Stop stereotyping me. Thanks." She'd post videos such as this one captioned, "If some of me
this is
followers sent me a
ugly.
quid, I'd be able afford me filler dissolve so I can be natural," alongside a clearly ridiculous face filter, showing that this was once again another joke. The interesting part about Soggy Nicks Official was the mention of quid, a slang word used for the British currency pounds, showing that this girl also reigned from the same country as Fannie Mae Lee. Perhaps these completely overdone tans and excessively fake appearances are popular in certain parts of Britain, and those who are self-aware enough to realize that they look ridiculous create TikTok accounts to capitalize on the stupidity. This was the theory held by one Reddit post of Fannie Mae Lee in the Blackfish subreddit, reading, "This girl is white Irish, seen next to her white father and heavily fake tan mother," which received a comment stating, "These people are Irish travelers and fake tanning and extreme fashion is a thing in their community. They're an insular community and nobody calls them out on anything, so nobody in her life is going to say anything about blackfishing. A traveler I knew explained the fashion to me. Female travelers have very little freedom or life outside their family. They generally don't work, go to college, and the treatment of women is like the 50s on steroids. Fashion is their hobby, a social outlet, their only creative freedom." However, the main problem that Fannie Mae Lee as well as these other accounts had was that they still tiptoed on the TikTok terms of service. They were susceptible to being banned. TikTok's community guidelines state that it's against their rules to dehumanize an individual or a group on the basis of the following protected attributes: race, ethnicity, and national origin. While the definition is incredibly vague and arbitrary, TikTok probably keep it that way so they can get rid of people that they don't like without
Exactly.
receiving any backlash.
Exactly.
TikTok certainly has a
Exactly.
reputation of banning people
How
left,
you
right,
do
and
it.
center,
Take a note
often
from you
for
too.
incredibly petty reasons, so I'm sure they'd have no problem coming after some of these ultra-tanned British white girls. It's what happened to one account by the name of Ebony Chelsea, whose description reads, "Banned at 11k, which was probably an understandable ban when some of her videos state, "Me with a gorilla emoji, tries to tell me I'm blackfish but she looks worse or darker than me. I'm a better black Barbie than you Africans." Now, while you could probably argue that Fannie Mae Lee was less racist and seemed more concerned about having a laugh at the colour of her tan. Others still demanded the same fate for her account, with comments such as, "How are you still not banned?" Well, she eventually would be, but not before she do another GoFundMe campaign, this time claiming that she needed £920 to help Fanny receive her skin change surgery. This time the description stated, "From a very young age I have been ridiculed for wearing tan, going to the salon on a weekly basis, wearing African clothes and playing with black Barbies. My mother put me up for adoption at the age of 8 and I was adopted by a London family. I have lived here for 9 years and I've never faced judgment here. I want to receive melanin treatment because it would save me money and end my body dysphoria." Well, this GoFundMe campaign seemed to be the last straw and she was banned shortly thereafter. However, this wouldn't be the end of Fannie Mae Lee. In December 2021, she would remake the account, titling her first video, "Fannie Mae Lee is back and blacker than ever," confirming the return of the Caribbean girl.
They
In
need
her
to block
description,
your
she's opted
IP
to support Black Lives Matter instead of Tan Lives Matter and has so far racked up 13,000 followers, just a few thousand less than the peak of her previous account.
I hate people. Why would you do this? Like, there has to be something off in your head. There has to be some type of chemical imbalance. This is just not normal behavior, and the people who supported her, y'all are just as weird. I don't care if you're 10 or 5, it doesn't matter. You're a weirdo in training, and you need to face the consequences. I don't know why y'all even allowed to be in society running amok. I'm glad that TikTok did ban her, though. I hope they ban the second account. I don't think he specified. But yeah, this is just a hot mess, and this is why I stay far away from TikTok. What the fuck? Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!